What's up, everyone? We are back home from Star Wars Celebration. We got in yesterday, and we're starting to recover. We're getting there.
Still sound a little rough over there.
Yeah, well, I did a lot of screaming this weekend. When Gungi appeared, the cry that I let out
I think that whole
echoed
room,
off the halls.
that whole room heard just you up there.
I think that's true. And I mean, honestly, we just wanted to say thank you to a lot of people. Because this celebration was a little different for us, and we had a lot of help, and we needed it because we tweeted about how we didn't get into any of the lottery panels, so we didn't get into any of the main room or even the streaming rooms. But as you look at our coverage, you'll see that we were in those rooms, and that's because some people were insanely generous. Some people did win the lottery and were able to give us their passes because they weren't going to make it or they had something conflicting. And so we just wanted to say thank you to those people, Billy and Rainman, for getting us into the celebration. The first one, the Lucasfilm Studios Showcase, Star Wars Immortal, got us into Mando Plus. The DeMolantas and Brian Fowler helped us get into the Bad Batch. And Peter Tidone, thank you for the pass to the ILM panel. So just thank you to all of you so much, because we have thoughts on how this whole event was handled. We'll talk about that at a different time.
Yeah.
But we would not have been able to cover the event without your help.
Yeah, we did manage to get one media pass between us and our cameraman, and that was belonged to our cameraman all weekend, and that didn't really get entry access into any of the panels either. So a lot of people were just assuming that we would be in the panels to cover it for news stuff, but no, it was honestly our friends and fans who helped us do all of that. So thank you.
So we would not have been able to do what we did without you. And also we have some merch and some stuff up here. And also, I would not have made it to the Celebration store without some help. I tried to get into the line as early as possible before one of the panels, and I was like, there's no way. And I ran into my friend Nerdy Nightly, who was on the podcast stage as well right after us. And he offered to pick up whatever I wanted. I texted him a list. I was able to get the Sacred Jedi texts that I wanted so much, and this shirt, and we just wouldn't have gotten anything.
The Carson Teva pin.
Oh, yeah. My new treasure. I'm going to have to start a new shrine right next to the big shrine. And I mean, I got my Max Rebo stuff. Just thank you to Nerdy Nightly, because I would not have made it to the store otherwise. Also, thank you to Jonathan, who gifted Molly that. Got a hold of it from the Celebration store.
I didn't know how badly I needed it until I had it in my hands, and I was like, yeah, a glittery Grogu is exactly what I want.
Yeah.
So thank you.
And I also wanted to say thank you to Gonzalo, who made these little dolls of us. He made us one of Biggs last year. It's been part of my shrine since, not last year, since 2019. Mm-hmm. And now we have some for ourselves, and it just... little handmade thing just for us. So thank you, Gonzalo.
When he was walking up, I thought these were just like Han and Leia dolls that he had picked up on the exhibit showroom floor somewhere. And then I saw their little shirts say Star Wars Explained. And I was like, are these us? So yeah, this is so cute and awesome that you made these. Thank you.
And speaking of the podcast stage, I also just want to say thank you to Lucasfilm that was the first time we'd been on a panel of our own or on the podcast stage. It was such an honor. It was so exciting to be able to do that with Force Center Podcast. And thank you, Ken and Joseph, for joining us up there, because they always make us sound so much smarter. And it's so fun to hang out with them.
I felt so silly explaining what the footage was like to them, and then having them still be able to understand it and talk about it better than we could.
Right.
After the fact.
Right. So thank you to Lucasfilm for that chance, and thank you to everyone who came to the podcast stage. It was a full room, which was thrilling and also made us very nervous. Thank you to everyone that came to our meetup after that, our meetup at the Lego booth. Anyone who said hi to us throughout this week, I mean, that's what Celebration is all about. just getting to hang out with you and fans helping each other. One of our friends, Tyler, told us this great story about how on Thursday he met a Cobb Vanth cosplayer, and he just really liked his costume. Tyler has a Cobb Vanth as well, but he was picking this guy's brain over how he made his. And they kept bumping into each other. And then by Sunday, that cosplayer was like, "Hey, Tyler, I've got a +1 to do a photo op with Billy Lord. Do you want to do that with me?" And I was just like, that's the most celebration story I can think of, is two complete strangers bonding over a shared love of a character or Star Wars, obviously, whatever. And by the end of the weekend, they're like, let's share this photo op that I paid a lot of money for together. And now we're friends.
Yeah, it's such an amazing thing to see at an event like that where, you know, a lot of times the internet can feel like a big echo chamber of negativity, especially with Star Wars fandom. But at a place like Celebration, it's still kind of an echo chamber, but in a positive way. Everybody is kind of just, you know, their positivity is infectious at a place like that. And it's so cool to see. Everybody was just super nice, super positive, super pumped to talk to each other at panels and things like that. And a lot of new friendships were made.
Yeah, it is so fun to be able to be in person and talk about Star Wars with so many people, to watch Obi-Wan Kenobi Thursday night and then all day Friday. It was like every single person coming to our meetup at LEGO was like, "What did you think of Kenobi?" And I didn't get tired of answering that question. Just having that interaction is so special. I love Celebration so much, and I miss it already. The post-con blues are real.
Yeah,
and
they're setting in.
Yeah, and that brings us to this video's sponsor, Headspace. May is Mental Health Awareness Month, so Star Wars and Disney have teamed up with Headspace through Find Your Force. Headspace is an app that provides science-backed meditation and mindfulness tools and is proven to reduce stress by 14% in just 10 days. Of course, the Jedi are practitioners of mindfulness and balance and being one with the Force, so this is a partnership that just makes sense. Throughout the movies in the Clone Wars series, we are reminded that a Jedi will know right from wrong when they are calm and at peace. So now Disney and Headspace are offering Star Wars-themed additions to the app featuring iconic Star Wars voices and sounds like guided breathing exercises and sleep casts, bringing you the tools you need to find your Force through the daily practice of the Jedi Masters. Learn to observe your emotions, keep your goals in focus, and harness your inner power. You can listen to guided breathing exercises featuring Yoda, R2-D2, Chewbacca, or BB-8, and the sleep casts include the sounds of Octo, Tatooine, and a voyage through space in an X-Wing, which of course I love. The breathing exercises are nice and short and an easy way to quickly center yourself during a busy day. I've personally used Headspace for about 3 years now when I feel myself getting stressed, and I credit one of the breathing exercises in the app with helping me fall asleep faster, which has always been a struggle for me. In my experience, even a short mindfulness session is like a little burst of exercise for your brain. It can be hard to maintain, but the more it becomes part of your daily routine, the easier it gets. Headspace is a great way to start building up that habit of practicing short, daily meditation. You can sign up for a free trial of Headspace right now by following the link in the description. Once you've got the app, you can find all the Star Wars Find Your Force content right at the top of the Explore tab. But that's it for today. If you haven't already, please like this video, subscribe to the channel.
Follow us on Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, and TikTok.
And as always, thanks for watching, and may the Force be with you.